Hi guys, me Linh Đan again, and this is not a requested video. I just had the urge to do this video, and let's not care about my hair, my pimple, my lip. I just put on some lip balm, and I think you've all heard about the case about Logan Paul, and you might be wondering, Linh Đan, what the hell are you doing a deep video at this time? It's too late. But yeah, maybe you don't know, but I'm one of those or maybe very lucky or very unfortunate people who watched his video before he deletes it. It was on my recommendation, so yeah, I say why not. And I heard and on the thumbnail, I don't know if you have seen it, maybe someone didn't take a screenshot, but the thumbnail was a dead body. He censored that guy's face, that was definitely a dude, but a dead body was on a thumbnail of a YouTube video. That is so a clickbait. And I was like, ho, did he just actually put a dead body as his thumbnail? Oh yeah, shit's about to get real. And I clicked on the video. I was like, let's get on with what he's about to say. And he was in Japan. He was in the Aokigahara, which is called the sea forest, the right translation, or so called the suicide forest, where everyone suicide there. That's not a good thing. And I would like to visit it one day, but that's not a story. So at the first minute of the video, I think that video was like more than 10 minutes, but more than 10 minutes, yes. And at the first few minutes, he was talking about how suicide is wrong, how you shouldn't do it, get some help if you have a suicidal thought, and that is good. And I was like, so what is the wrong thing? And just as I expected, he did something pretty stupid. So I don't know, but maybe you have heard other YouTubers tell the story, but I still want to tell you guys back because the experience was horrible, because my reaction was like this to this. I want to laugh, but I can't laugh because that's about suicide. I want to laugh because of how dumb he is. So yeah, so the thing was, he found a dead body. It was hang up a tree. That guy just suicide. That definitely was a guy. Yeah. And instead of shutting down the camera, call the authority, and maybe contact his family member, he was like, oh my god guys, we found a dead body. Oh my god guys, oh my god guys, oh my god guys. And he bring the camera close up to that guy's face. Even though it was censored, it was like a bunch of pixie thing, but he zoomed in into that guy's body and he slowly take it down, like, okay, I'm gonna give you a really good look. No, I don't need a good look, I just need that camera shut and the authority called. But no, he's still like, oh my god, there's still a dead, oh my god, there's a dead body. And he went with his with a few of his friends, and I don't know if this even considered right, but they laugh. They actually laugh. I swear to God, they laugh. I've only watched that video once, but I swear to God, they laughed. They laughed. That girl next to him, I don't remember her name. She's a YouTuber too, and she was laughing like this. You know what? F that girl. She doesn't deserve to live. Well, actually, everyone deserves to live. It's just that some people just makes me mad. So yeah, the next thing is, that body was still hung up, and he was still filming. He was still talking about how shocked he was. Like, he turned around, he talked to his friend for a little bit, and I was like, dude, are you trying to cope with your pain by laughing at it, or you just simply laugh at it? You had better not do the second thing. And if I were one of Logan's friend, in fact, I would never be Logan's friend. That guy's a douche. But anyway, if I were one of his friends, I would be like, dude, shut the camera off. Call the authority. Do something. Just don't stand there and act like a mother effing maniac. He didn't do anything. And at that moment, I don't want to have that thought, but I thought that he was using that dead body for views. He didn't thought about having a dead body in the Akigahara at that time, but maybe he thought, just maybe, he thought that, okay, I'm gonna use this body as a thumbnail and I'm gonna get views, lots of views, and get money, blah blah blah, do more things. So yeah, that's the thing. That is the most inappropriate, inhuman thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And that's even worse than murdering. You know why? because, well, at least when you murder someone, you just left them there. Well, at least people may discover it, but you are not revealed. You're not revealed entirely to the public. Okay, that sounds wrong. How do I say this? How do I express this? Let's just say that at least no one is laughing at your death. That murderer, he could have like a serious reason, and he may laugh at you, but there was only him, and at least no one witnessed it, and at least no one used it as a thumbnail, put it on YouTube, gain a lot of views. Like when I watched that video, it had like nearly 1 million views. I do not know when he deleted it. Definitely after I watch it. And yeah, that's the thing. That's so inappropriate, so disgusting, so unbearable. And I have never had affection towards the Paul brothers. You know, Logan Paul and Jake Paul. Yeah, I've never had affection for them, especially Jake. That's like a total douchebag. No. But I've watched Logan before, and I thought like, okay, he's maybe a bit stupid, but he's enjoying his life. I mean, he's not doing anything inappropriate, right? Until I watched that video, and I lost every single my respect for him. Well, that's worth it. And even though he posts an apology video, no, honey, that's not going to do it. Many two YouTubers say that they could forgive Logan if he posts an apology video. Not for me, honey, not for me. You got to do something about your weird ass hell attitude towards serious problem like this. Like, if I were him, I would shut the camera off immediately and maybe scream because I was terrified. This dude didn't scream. He just, oh my god, guys, that's a dead body, and zoom in and chuckle. What? My expression like that was I did not like laughing at that moment. No. And not only did Logan Logan wasn't the only stupid one there. His friends were stupid, especially that girl. I hate that girl. I'm gonna search her up on Google, and I'm so going to dislike that videos of her. If she was a YouTuber, I don't know. They didn't even stop him, and they even chuckle after him. That is so disgusting and inhuman thing. It's just, I cannot stand this. I've watched all these videos like from Arcadius, PewDiePie, those famous YouTubers, and I agree with them, but there's one thing I cannot agree. Logan cannot just post an apology video and gain trust back from the media. I know people haven't forgiven him yet, but he must do something. I don't want to see him do nothing and then slowly, time by time, he will be forgiven. Because, well, feelings are not persistent. They will just be there for like a couple of minutes, maybe days, maybe months, not forever. I want him to actually do something and gain trust back from the media himself. I don't want him to sit and wait. But of course, what can I do? I'm just a small girl living in Vietnam. He's in USA. What can I do? And not so relevant, but talking about suicide again. Yeah, when I see the corpse, I was already shocked enough. Seeing him laugh, it made me like I lost hope in humanity. Oh my god, what was I saying? It's just that people who are famous, kind of like Logan Paul, Jake Paul, any YouTubers kind of like that, they make so much money out of inappropriate things. What are we actually doing? We are not supposed to give them money. We're supposed to make them give money to people who deserve money. For example, the poor. Instead, we're just giving them money. Like, those dislike, it actually, well, it helps them gain some money. Like, the more dislike or like they have, the more famous they are, the more money they have. People are making money from such inappropriate way. Yeah, not fun. And again, after I watched the video, I was still shocked, and somehow I remember this one game. I don't know if you have heard of this game before. You can search it on YouTube. Many of the YouTubers have played it before. It's called Don't Take This Risk. It's about the main character, the player us, receiving a call from a person who's trying to call the suicide hotline, and we are supposed to stop him. There are 9 different endings, and I have watched. I've achieved them all. No, I actually only have achieved 5 of them. But the problem is, thanks to that game, I realized that life is precious. We should hold tight to it. And it's true story. Many people try suicide, and when they fail, they love life more than ever. That's true. And I don't know why, but I'm not going to criticize with those people who decided to suicide. They're weak. They're not strong enough to cope with the feelings, and maybe they are not brave enough to go ask help from others. But if you have suicidal thought, go talk to your family, play some game, relax a little bit. And well, I've tried this, and I tried to play the role of a person who tried to suicide. This was just like a fun time. After the first time I played Don't Take This Risk, I was like, okay, what would a suicidal person search on Google? And I'm very happy that there are many vloggers on Google's who trick the suicidal people into this quiz, and advising them not to give up on life, suggesting them some numbers that they can call. Upon the Logan Paul case, I just realized so many things that I could not list. Like, I could not stop thinking about it about days. And the true reason why I made this video this morning, I didn't prepare this video. So yeah, it's like free talking, but cope with me. My friend had actually heard about the Logan Paul case, and I don't blame them for this action, but they were a bit immature, and they said like, wow, if I were him, I would insert something worse than what Logan Paul did. I wasn't mad at them because they're pretty young and they are pretty immature, to be honest. They're the same age, but I'm pretty mature, not to brag. So yeah, and suddenly I thought, Logan, you're 21. Wait, I think it was 22. I don't care. Why could you act so immature? And then all of a sudden, all this confusion, the rage, the angriness from the first time I watched the video came back, and I just had to make this video. Sorry that you had to watch this, but if you hadn't had enough of people complaining about Logan Paul, don't worry. There are tons of YouTubers on YouTube are not complaining about him non-stop. Like, the wave he has gone down for like a few days, but here I am still complaining. So maybe Logan would never heard of this. But if you could, a true advice, dude, put yourself together and maybe do some good thing like charity. Yeah, and don't just donate money. Do some physical thing. Like, you need to get out of your rich boy shelves, and maybe just don't play with those friends anymore. They are being affected by you. Yes, I'm not pitying you, I'm pitying your friends. Not that girl. I hate that girl. So yeah, that's a video, and I'm still waiting for requests right now. So yeah, thank you for listening to my randomly video that I have just come up for like the last 45 minutes. Thanks.